Hey folks, what is going on? Justin Masson here with Mr. Timothy Off, and we are going to live react to the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. It just happened. Neither Tim or I were available to watch it. So we're going to watch it live with you here. Nearly 15 minutes of coverage. And to be honest with you, I've seen a lot of tweets come through, trying to stay away from those. I saw some PR stuff come in, trying to stay away from those. But I'm excited to really see what does Nintendo have for their next big game for the Nintendo Switch 2. Of course, that being Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out on July 17th. Interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure it has been confirmed this is the same development team who did Mario Odyssey. So interested to see more about this. Early impressions that I heard coming out of like Kind of Funny and IGN during the Nintendo Switch kind of reveal week when people got to go hands-on with it is people were like, it's good, but I wasn't wowed. I wasn't really blown away by it. So I think this video, this direct, really has to tell us why we need to be moving forward with Donkey Kong Bonanza and why it should be the next game for you to pick up. But yeah, so that's interesting. That's my thoughts on it. Tim, what about you?
I'm in the same boat as trying to stay away from stuff, and also because DK is not at the same level as Metroid as it is for me, as opposed it is for
Mm,
you, right? So
yep.
how is it going to sell people like me who may have not have played the countries or any of those
Hmm.
other Donkey Kong games? And or when we tried it, it wasn't really our thing. So is this going to be
Yeah,
different? Is this I was kind of sold on what I've seen already, just from
sure.
the gameplay style, it seemed like it was going to be. So it'll be interesting to see what they show here.
Yeah. Well, let's let's not keep the people waiting. Let's take a look.
All right. So I got it shared in here. Are you able to see the Nintendo Switch symbols?
I see that. Yes, I do.
All right. I'm going to hit play and you should be able to hear it. I do have the volume down. I don't know if it's the same for you
Okay,
though.
okay. That's
The
perfect, Tim.
volume's down because of
When the
so they can hear us
world
talk.
felt so cruel and bleak,
That's interesting.
when
Some
the
singing.
hole looked so dark and
Did
deep,
not expect
heartache
singing.
like
Right.
a cornerstone, I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to me.
There's
Very interesting start.
already see plushies of that rock coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure. What is this? Bananza. Oh, it's Pauline. Okay.
Golden Bananas, the
Wow.
discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is
Ingot
excellent
Isle.
news for number one banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground.
I like that sort of like pause on the face for a
As the
second there.
adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but
Odd rock.
it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now,
Retcon.
So,
Donkey Kong just wants bananas.
A little retcon there.
right?
Pauline wants to
So
find
they're
way back
swapping
in the
back and
frozen
forth
surface.
between
It's
his
said he
just
once
tie
wished
look
he'd be
to then
great by
just
reaching
tie
the
and
moon.
overalls.
So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
I don't know.
It looks
The
good.
story
It
takes
does.
place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go.
Maybe he can
Some
put on
layers
different
are
outfits
so
in the game or something.
spectacular that it's hard to
Mm.
believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical
Wow.
prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash,
This is the part I like. Just
and
going
Yeah.
vanish.
crazy.
You can even do this to a
The
massive cliff
worlds
formation.
seem a little empty. Like I don't
If
see a
you
lot of characters
As
other
you
than
move
Donkey
through
Kong.
obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
Banandium gems. Who names these things?
Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch.
Animation
Okay.
looks great.
Yep. Yeah.
Walls.
Like you can see the development team, the Odyssey team behind this for sure, right? Like it has that look, that kind of art style.
Well, the initial video when we were introduced to it, at first I thought it was going to be an Odyssey game. Odyssey 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unleash a
Oh, for sure.
punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects
There's some
soaring.
people. There you go.
Combine this with punches and
Yeah.
jumps.
Well, that's the first ones though. Like we haven't seen a lot prior to there.
Hand slap.
Right.
Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar.
Oh, like sonar. Okay. Oh,
You can
like
even
sonar.
use
Yeah.
your feet when your hands are occupied.
That's smart.
Tear off. Grab a
Okay, yeah, we
chunk
saw
of
this,
ground
right?
and
Yep.
Tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even
Smart.
tear chunks off your foes.
Oh, interesting.
Swing.
I wonder if there was
Okay.
any point where they were developing Super Mario Odyssey 2 and they were like, he can't do these things we want this game to do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we make it Donkey Kong.
It could be.
This will help you reach new heights.
Or maybe they started from the get-go that they wanted to do a new Donkey Kong game.
Yeah,
That'd
I'd
be
be
fun.
very interested after the game comes out, all the developer interviews and stuff like that and
Yeah.
conversations.
Like this. Throwing a
Okay.
blue rock or gold can have explosive
Wow.
effects.
Like the fact the entire world is destructible is fascinating.
Right?
Oh, look at that.
That's interesting too.
Interesting. Okay. That feels like riding the sword in Breath of the Wild,
There,
hey?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I say the sword? Yeah.
The power of Pauline's singing will
Make
help you
music.
lead the way.
Okay, a
I was
guided
wondering
path
if
if you
there's
need
some
to.
rhythm part to it.
Strange seals that
Yeah.
someone left behind.
You can do it, DK. Look at the voice acting on that.
What you'll discover in the underground
Did you hear that? Like that someone left behind.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll probably find out who that was.
Oh, listen to music too.
Carve your own path
Yep.
with DK's abilities.
Yep. Oh. What is this? Oh.
Oh, that's where Rainbow Road came from.
Okay. The origin story of Rainbow Road.
The
Right.
underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants.
Okay.
Some are
Okay.
mysterious and aren't too bothered by
Folks to talk to.
DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and
Cranky Kong.
Spanky and
Ramby.
are also
Nice.
through the layers of the world.
Okay. Obviously a throwback to DK country or non-Kong country.
Who call
Elders.
the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Bonanza powers.
Sounds like a
By
Pokemon
learning
thing.
their Bonanza powers,
Right?
Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
Kong Bonanza.
With incredible destructive power.
Whoa,
and hard
okay.
terrain poses no problem. Plow through the
Wow.
world and smash as
Okay.
much as possible with the
Oh, look at the bottom left-hand corner. Like there's specials down there, it looks like.
Yeah.
Plus, DK can transform into a zebra.
Oh my.
He's as
Okay.
strong as he is
Oh, that's
Zebra
the other thing was there.
Bonanza.
Okay.
He's over water.
Yeah. And then there was another one, right? There was 3 of them, I think.
Yeah,
Like it looks like there's 3 in the bottom, so like an ostrich, I think, wasn't it?
Swift.
something like that.
Zebra Bonanza.
Zebra Bonanza. And it looks like there's a gauge.
Into an ostrich.
This
Oh, yeah,
This-
look at that.
Ostrich.
has
Spread your wings and soar through
some
the
Zelda
So much
type
going on.
elements too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the powers you would get from Breath of the Wild after beating
Mhm.
that temple or whatever.
Yeah. It feels like what if we made Zelda, Mario Odyssey, and Donkey Kong Country into a 3D blender and see what happens?
Right.
Interesting. Okay. So gold brings that up. Banana G.
Bananergy.
Okay.
Bananergy.
Bananergy. Not limited, okay. Interesting.
Creative and use them as you adventure to the
And
planet
swap
core.
between transformations.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company.
Okay, here comes our
Mining
enemies.
operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic
Grumpy
corporate
Kong.
soldiers.
Okay.
Grumpy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company.
Okay.
This nefarious
Okay.
crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off
Okay.
all the routes to the
Voidco.
layers, so no one could reach them.
Break the layers, or break the doors, the layers, right?
DK and his
Yeah.
pals will come face to face with the enemy's guardian
Whoa,
agents,
okay.
so use
In some ways,
all the
like,
power and
even some
explode
Splatoon
them
kind of
to
characters here
host
too, right?
powerful
Yeah.
followers.
Oh wow.
By
Yeah, yeah.
defeating them,
Definitely some influences from multiple
Yeah,
Nintendo properties here.
giant
100%. You can feel that in a lot of the things.
layers of the
Yeah.
underground world.
It's not a bad.
Oh, look at this. No, not at all. Surf Hill SL200.
Are gold bananas called Banandium gems.
Yeah, we went through this already.
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find.
Okay.
You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Like shrines?
Shrines, yeah.
Challenges include time-limited battles.
No, we saw that in Mario too. Like you're going the pipeline and pipe and complete X thing, right? Yeah.
Side-scrolling stages.
Oh yes,
There you
yes,
go.
yes.
There you go.
Oh my God, yes.
They had to
Keep
put
your
that
eyes
in there.
peeled to find the Banandium gems.
Wow. This is looking great. Like I am in.
There are plenty of ruins to discover.
Oh, look at that.
So give them a try.
That's great.
That was an homage for sure. Oh my gosh. Look, challenge courses, is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
Challenge
wow.
Course Ruins.
Look at this. Oh wow.
Wow.
Like totally like the skyscraper from DK.
Right. Gotta scratch the nostalgia
As you
itch there.
collect banana
Oh, what is
gems,
this?
you'll gain
Skill
points?
These can be used to
Jeez.
increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches.
Okay.
Oh,
Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
skill
to
tree.
match your playstyle.
Well, it's
For
not
example,
actually
S-
a tree.
if
You can go to
strike
any
with
of them.
your
It looks
sonar,
like
yeah.
you'll be able to
Better
detect
sonar,
enemies
okay.
further away,
you can build the ones
which
you
can
want. It
lead
looks
to
like.
new discoveries.
That looks awesome.
Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Surfing, okay.
There
Surf,
are
surf.
all sorts of items
Surf,
to
surf.
find as you explore.
What are these things?
Banandium
Okay, what are
chips
these?
shaped like slices of
Bananium chips. Okay. So bananium chips are the skill tree points.
Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
Oh, change for gems.
These
Oh my
gold
gosh.
chips are unsurprisingly called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
Okay, stuff. Okay, what?
There are
The stuff
fossils
shop.
too.
Fossils stuff shop.
Trade
Gotta
these for
collect
different
things.
fashions
You know what I haven't seen is the Kong, the four aisles
there
like
it
that.
is.
You can change. Yeah.
just under the
I haven't seen the
closet.
the KONG like you collect in Donkey
Okay.
Kong Country. It's very much been part of the
Or even change
history of the game for a while now. So I haven't seen
Too
that.
much for Donkey Kong,
I wonder if they're gonna talk about
or
that.
too little.
I mean, naked. That's the way to go.
Article of clothing
Oh my
comes with
gosh,
its own
and there's
benefits. So
benefits with it.
naturally
Okay.
to see
Wow.
Stuff for Pauline
Holy cow.
too. That's cool.
Yeah. That's fun. I wonder if you can. That's okay.
I wonder if it's a two-player element. If you could have a second player control Pauline or something.
You know,
like-
I wouldn't. I mean, that would sort of make sense, right?
Yeah, because you could have the second player control the hat in Odyssey.
Yeah.
You can also see which fossils and banandium gems you
Huh.
collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Wow.
Gotta have
Okay,
the
so
collectathon.
huge collectathon.
Plenty more to
Yeah.
do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway
Okay.
where you can recover in bed.
Enjoy a getaway. Okay.
Enjoy listening
All
to
right.
tunes with the music player.
Oh, really?
You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Oh, so much here to collect.
When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels
Okay.
have your back.
That's interesting.
These
Oh, I think I saw this on the
eel
app.
help
It's like
you
it's
easily move between
quick
layers
time or
and visit it at any time. And if you get lost, no need
Donkey
to
Kong
worry.
Rap is
You
playing.
can always teleport within
Nice.
the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Teleport. Okay. Or teleport.
In photo mode,
Hmm.
you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
Photo mode. Yep. That makes sense.
Yes.
Get a photo like this
Oh, wow.
or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and
There is
create
so
your
much
own
going on in this
gameplay
game.
scenes.
Right?
By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller,
Oh, there you
on the
go.
second set, you and a pal can
Yep.
control Donkey Kong and
Yeah.
Pauline separately.
Wow.
Buddy up in local co-op play.
Oh, and look at that mouse mode too.
You can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can
Huh.
also copy the material of nearby terrain.
Copy the
to give your
material.
vocals even more texture.
That.
Working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
So it's very. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy 2 when you were spinning the crystals
Okay.
or little
This game
shards.
also supports game share.
Oh.
If only one
Nice.
player has the game, they can
Nice.
share it to another player so they
Okay.
can join on their own
That's
system.
great. Love that.
It can also be shared locally
What?
to a Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah, you could always.
Plus, you
They
can
were
play
when they
online
announced Game
between
Share.
Nintendo
They always
Switch
said
2
you can
systems
share it
and
with
That's right.
the Switch.
share via game chat.
But it's a Switch 2 game running now on a Switch 1 via Game Share.
Yes.
If you need a
But
That's
you
crazy.
can't do the
platforming
chat
action,
part though on,
assist mode
on the
is
Switch
way
one.
to play.
Okay. There's an assist mode, and I saw an amiibo button a moment ago.
Oh.
Halves the damage you receive.
New Donkey Kong amiibo,
Assist mode
maybe?
There,
supports you in your adventure
doggone
to
it.
be the
I thought I was
best
done with
Kong you
amiibos.
can be.
Right. We'll see.
Outside of the main game, there's a mode
Yeah.
where you can
Outside of the
customize
main
mouse
game.
controls called DK Artist.
DK. Jeez.
Rotate
It's like a
paint
new version of the 64
Mario Paint. Like, holy Dinah.
or that.
carve material.
That's
or put
crazy.
back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects.
They're just like throwing everything in the blender into this thing.
Right.
Oh, wow.
This game also
There it is.
supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline
Oh,
amiibo
There it is.
figure
Gotta
also
have that.
Oh, wow.
Scanning it
I was
unlocks
out, and you
Pauline's
brought me
Diva
back
dress.
in.
Gotta have
Diva
that.
dress.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here,
Nice.
gold
Yeah.
Kong tiles with explosive
There's the Kong
power
tiles.
will
There.
appear. Every other amiibo released
Oh
for
my
this
gosh.
is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Giant spheres, okay.
Nice.
Look at us, DK. Small.
Go to this music singing piece here.
Anything. Heart of gold, a wish come true. I have this dream. Oh, maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
So this is like a prequel?
I would think, yeah. Judging by the way they're posting that.
Yeah.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet.
Such
Lord.
like Pixar look on it, right?
Right.
It reminds me of like a Disney or Pixar film.
Sure. All right.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Gonna have to pre-order both of those.
I was out, and you brought me back in.
You definitely have to have that one.
Yeah. All right. Let's chat about that. Tim, off the
Yes.
hop, what are your thoughts on it?
So one of the things that we have the other dads couldn't join us, but they watched it, or at least Marty did, and he spouted out game of the year already.
I
And
yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's, we haven't obviously got our hands on it, but I mean,
right,
what we're seeing here is, I mean, huge props to that team. I mean, it looks like they've done an incredible job, but
well, they
obviously
did
hands
get
on stick will determine something different.
that same team nominated for game of the year for Odyssey, so
Correct. Yeah.
they are good at what they do. So um, I'm excited. I was already looking forward to this because of the mechanics of the game is different. Because I like a good hack and slash, and it kind of felt like it could be,
Hmm.
like a Nintendo version of the hack and slash for Donkey Kong. And so
Yeah.
the collectathon, though, I may not go 100% with the game, but I am looking forward to it. It looks like a cool story and a blend of all those things we talked about throughout the game, from all
Hmm.
the things that Nintendo has learned over time, or that team learned over time, is in this game. And um, unfortunately, that means we're probably going to have high expectations for it. But
Mm.
even though we try to keep low expectations, it's, they've set the bar with Odyssey, so it's like
Yeah.
they got to meet that same expectation or hopefully go higher.
100%. Yeah, I think that's such a great point. Like, I think we were talking about the inspirations here appear to be from Odyssey, appear to be from Breath of the Wild. We see Splatoon reference in there as well. Um, I think Nintendo needed to come out of, coming off of the Switch launch here in June, Mario Kart World, everyone, having a great time, loving it. But they needed a really solid next game for us to understand why we needed this console and what makes this exclusive or special and different. And I think that this sort of melting pot or blender approach of all these games that we're seeing influence there, I think is definitely a huge part of that. It definitely, I am a little bit worried of like, it's a little bit of, is it too much of everything that it's not focused enough to be really good at something, if that makes
Right.
sense,
Yes.
right? To your point, you're like, it's a bit of hack and slash, it's a bit of a collectathon, it's a bit of, and that can mean that it's approachable for a large audience in a lot of different ways. But, um, master of everything, expert of nothing, I guess. And so I'm very curious about inevitably what does it feel like and what does it do. I would tend to agree with you as well. If you're a collectathon person, it feels like there's so many levels of currency here to
Yes.
collect that could feel arduous. But again, hands on sticks will be something completely different for us to finally find it out. I will say that my hype excitement level for it has gotten higher from this as well, which is what a video like this should be, and wants me to obviously pre-order. And I mean, they've already done. I was going to pre-order anyways, but like you've already done that. And then obviously a new amiibo that looks incredible. But like, I don't know if I buy another amiibo, my wife might kill me because we just stocked them all up into the room on a nice display shelf. So we'll have to see. I may have to pick this one up though. But I think this is a great 1-2 punch. It's going to be a great summer game. Um, yeah, I'm really excited. What I would have loved to see from this, if I'm being quite honest, would be uh, I would have loved to see a demo out now, just to build a bit of that hype. We know there was a demo playable when Nintendo did the preview events for the Nintendo Switch 2 in April.
Yeah.
That would have been great for I think more people to get hands on it and get more experience with it. But I'm not angry at it. I understand why as well.
That
But
might come a
man,
couple weeks before the release instead
yeah,
of a
it
whole
could
month,
for sure.
because we're a month out, right? So
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
point.
it might be closer a couple weeks before the release that we might get that. But I agree, we
Yeah,
should a demo would be nice, at least to
yeah,
um, whet our appetites for it, I guess.
100%. And I think, a couple things that it was really sort of like they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at this, right? So we've got game share, we've got game share, we've got amiibo, we've got assist mode, we've got photo mode. We've like it sort of feels like everything in the kitchen sink has been put into this thing. And I think those are all great features and lots of fun. So I think it's just really trying to show why you really need this game, why this game is approachable for everybody. Yeah, I think really fascinating kind of approach to it as well. I think they reference game chat. I'm pretty sure they reference game chat probably,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
That's
they
something they
did
can do. Like,
for the game share,
yeah,
and they mentioned game
game
chat
share and then game
is
chat, right?
available if you have two Nintendo Switch 2s.
Yeah. So again, a great example of like why you should buy a Nintendo Switch 2 for these amazing features that are also available on this game and console, right? So I think they did a great job selling that as well. So Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hyped. This, I wouldn't disagree with Marty of like this could definitely be Game of the Year contender. Again, I don't want to quite get there until you get hands on stick. But definitely excited to jump into this one.
Yeah, I can see that it has the elements that could make this a great game for the year. It just depends on
Yeah,
what else comes out this year, obviously.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to have to beat that 33 game. I can't remember the full title of it, but
Expedition 33.
yeah, that one's
Yeah,
really high on everybody's list. So,
yeah,
but a nomination is nothing to sneeze at. So,
yeah.
but we'll
Uh,
see.
yeah, 100%. But I'm excited for it. Yeah,
Same here.
awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If you like this, we're going to talk more about Donkey Kong Bonanza in our upcoming episode, our podcast coming up this Thursday. So stick tuned to Nintendo Dads. We've got tons of videos, Switch 2 content we put out recently about accessories, about game previews, and of course, more first looks at tons of games being released. Tim, you're working on a game coming up soon too, right? For first look.
Yes, I got a couple games. The Lost in Random sequel.
Yep.
And I don't have my Switch near me, and I know there's another one too. But
Chronicles of the Wolf.
oh yeah, Chronicles of the Wolf. Yes, that one. It's
Yeah,
the Castlevania, Metroidvania type game. I'm excited about. So
100%. So hey, if you're new here, keep it tuned in and locked to Nintendo Dads for more Nintendo content. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.
bye bye. All right, I'm going to do the outro. Bye everybody.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Tim. We'll talk soon, buddy.